Welcome to a new video, and in this video I want to do a little speed comparison test between the Xperia 1 Mark III against the iPhone 13 Pro. So let's get started. On the left we have the Xperia 1 Mark III, on the right we have the iPhone 13 Pro. So let's start with a boot up comparison because we didn't do it so often. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, both show the logo at the same time, which is interesting. And we will see if the iPhone is the winner here, which is usually the case. We have a nice animation here. The iPhone is the winner. And there we have the Xperia. So not far after the iPhone, the Xperia booted up. And now, of course, we have to give it our face. Swipe to unlock. Insert passcodes or something like this. So, yeah. Now let's go to the action itself. And we start with some applications that we want to start. A fresh start, so that means we should delete all of the applications. They are not running, they are just listed here because I just rebooted, so it's not auto starting all those applications here. And on Xperia, luckily there's a clear all button. So let's start with some applications, just like, for example, we want to start Twitter. 1, 2, 3. And I think the iPhone was a little bit quicker here, but it's very, very close. Let's start another application, like the Mastodon client. 1, 2, 3. I think this was quicker on the Xperia, though it's a different application because this application doesn't exist on the iPhone. But in general, this works like this. Reddit client, 1, 2, 3. And that's a clear win for the iPhone. Also in loading the Reddit feed, not only showing the animations differently, like some other dude was telling me that this is happening. Yeah, of course, I know that the animations are different and that it looks different than to this. So let's try out Amazon Music. 1, 2, 3. And I think this is a win for the Xperia 1 Mark III, though it had here quicker animations, but still the 1 Mark III was quicker in actually showing it up. Let's try the YouTube app. 1, 2, 3. And quicker on the 1 Mark III, both connected to the same Wi-Fi, so that might be only network being faster, because the app itself was definitely faster here. Let's open up Play Store against App Store. 1, 2, 3. And this also looked a little bit quicker on the Xperia 1 Mark III, which is interesting because in terms of loading times, the 1 Mark III wins against the iPhone so far, most of the time. But in terms of benchmarks, the iPhone is the clear winner when it comes to turbo boosts and so on. So we have a few other things that we can try out, like the TV program app. 1, 2, 3. Again, the iPhone quicker than the Xperia 1 Mark III. So it is close neck to neck now, I would say. Do we have some Huawei app? Oops, do I have some Huawei app here for trying that out? I don't have any Huawei app. So what I can... Oh, I have Huawei AI Live app at least. So 1, 2, 3. And I think almost at the same time, maybe a bit quicker here on the iPhone. There's a new update available later. Go out. And then there's 9GAG, of course. Do I have 9GAG here? I don't have 9GAG here. And let's try something else. The LG Tone Free app. I tested LG Tone Free FP DFP8 if you didn't see that. 1, 2, 3. And I think also almost at the same time showing up here. It had different animation on the iPhone, but not much of a difference here. The iPhone has less RAM than the Xperia. The Xperia is like a RAM beast, I would say, with 12 gigabytes, so everything is basically staying into memory. There's no issue at that, and iPhone was also always very good. And why I'm not logged in here, doesn't matter. Can I log in back? That's interesting, the iPhone forgot my Twitter. I have to log in back. Doesn't matter. So anyway, that is this, and that is this. And yeah. Now on to KineMaster, and we will do a speed test when it comes to rendering times to see who is better in rendering. We have the KineMaster application open on the iPhone 13 Pro on the top and the Xperia 1 Mark III on the bottom. Let's go into the same project to see which one is loading that quicker. 1, 2, 3. And I think the Xperia 1 Mark III was a tiny bit quicker. Also, it didn't have so many animations as the iPhone. So let's export the video here. We set the same 13 megabyte per second and try to set it about 57 megabytes here. What the outcome will be the same as here on the Xperia 1 Mark III. Full HD 60 I want to export it to, and I know when I click on Save as Video, it will give me an advertisement, not start with the rendering process. So I will click the skip button as soon as I click the Save As button here on the Xperia 1 Mark III. So 1, 2, 3. And the Xperia 1 Mark III is the clear winner. You can see it already. It will finish quicker than the iPhone 13 Pro. So my conclusion about this is, even though the A15 on paper should be faster, in my use cases like cutting videos with KineMaster, I know there's iMovie that probably is faster in exporting. I think the Xperia makes more sense. In terms of speed, everyday speed, there's not much of a difference in terms of application start. The iPhone is sometimes quicker in starting applications. The Xperia is sometimes quicker in starting applications, depending on the application itself as well. But when it comes to video rendering, that I really like to do with KineMaster and not with other applications that don't offer so much features, just like iMovie on the iPhone 13 Pro, then really the Xperia is the better device. You can render stuff quicker. You can see that rendering in this little small video. You can go back here and take a look at the end of the video clip. It is like 34 seconds only, this video. And when we take longer videos, then of course this will be even more visible, where this is like twice as fast as the iPhone in rendering out video clips. And this is really a big issue then on the iPhone, at least for this application. If you have some recommendations which application I could use, which is preferably also free on the iPhone, that I could try out and I can compare also with Android somehow, then write it down in the comment section. Otherwise, I don't like the slowness of the iPhone exporting videos in KineMaster, and maybe that is a KineMaster issue. Otherwise, both are very speedy, both are very comparable in terms of speeds. Otherwise, which is your favorite in terms of speeds, and who is the clear winner of this speed test? Write it down in the comment section. That's everything for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until the next time. Bye.